Hello, and welcome back to the Scaler Any Speedrun tutorial. My name is Harsh, and today we're going to be covering Bakuldo, the second level of the game. This is easily probably the most difficult level in the run, just because of the huge amount of tech that's introduced, and just some of the difficulty that most people will have trouble pulling off when they're first learning the level. But there are consistent setups to a lot of the tricks. So for this stage, I decided I'm going to be showing off an easy route and a hard route. The easy route is basically mostly playing it casually, while the hard route just basically introduces all of the tricks you can do to bypass parts of the level to make it easier to understand. So without further ado, let's just start. Alright, so let's get started by just getting this crystal gem right here. It's a pretty nearby one. So, you just shoot your electricity with the right trigger, and just go from that distance, collect the gem with your tongue so you don't have to like run as far. And the first thing we're going to do is unlock the Bakudan transformation. While you're on the vines, also charge your energy so that you have enough for the next part. When you get here, just immediately stun the Bakudan right here with your tongue button, and then just use your super slam. Your slam, which you just jump and press the button to slam. Fairly straightforward. Slamming is the easiest way to kill enemies that take multiple hits, or just bigger ones in general, which is why we use it. Then we're gonna go across this gap right here. This gap isn't too bad, just double jump and slam. The other option is doing a triple jump. Slam seems to be the more consistent method, so just do that, or you can just double jump. So again, this guy comes off, double jump, slam him. If you use the claw attack, it'll take 3 hits instead of 2. Now keep in mind, we don't have the upgraded claws yet, so it's not going to be doing as much damage. So yeah, fairly straightforward unlocking. We just got to beat up the 8 guys that are just kind of along the path. Watch out for their bomb attacks, because like getting hit by these guys is probably the most obnoxious thing you can do. When you get here, use the electricity to stun this guy and collect the gem at the same time. Just a quick little optimization, and just walk around. Oh, and I forgot to mention, if you die, before we take on this buff cooldown, if you die, you'll spawn right here, and the shortcut back is just go this way, pretty much. Just take a hit if you have to. So, kill this dude. Now there's only one more dude to kill before we unlock the transformation. There we go. Now we have the Bakudan, who is probably one of the more broken transformations in this game. So the Bakudan, basically you can roll your ball with B, you can jump. So you notice you can only do a single jump. So, kind of like what I'm about to show you is kind of similar to Scaler's triple jump, where you just like jump tongue to like delay your jump and then just get another one, so you just can go in there for a little longer. Well, the Bakudan can do a similar thing with like its tech called BDJ. So basically, when you're throwing the bomb while you're in the air, you get another jump input. If you press your jump input straight away, then it will show. I'll show you on my screen right here. So I kind of like to roll between A and B when I do the trick. So like kind of like A and then A, B, and then like you gotta like wait for the delay for a little bit before you can press A again to do like another jump. It's kind of finicky. It is an extremely timing-based trick, but once you get it down, it isn't too bad. It's especially useful when you're going down big slopes, because when you walk down big slopes, you'll get like a speed boost and from just rolling the ball. And when you roll a ball, it'll just launch you like a huge amount of distance, and you get to push forward. We'll be seeing that a little bit later on. So for now, just open the node. Just thought I'd give you a little brief introduction to the Bakudan. So now this is where the 2 paths kind of branch off. So I'm going to start with the easy route. Alright, so if you're doing the easy route, just, you know, make your way through the left sleeve. Go through the slide. Alright, so go through the slide. Just do a triple jump to kind of extend your length a little bit so you can, like, skip a little bit of the crawling section. Not much of it. Kill any bugs that cross your path. Yeah, and then just chill. You know, like, pretend you're Spider-Man. Because that's basically what this is. I guess if you're low on health, try not to blow, like, the last set of bombs off, because they will get you. Alright, so here's another crystal gem you can get if you decide to take this route. Now, we're going to do a little bit of a skip for this section. So, you can jump on the little tentacle there and skip part of the crawling section. There's collision on here. And then, what you're going to do is you're going to do a triple jump to the edge here. Well, and you're going to try to land here. Now, if you end up landing on the crawling section, that's okay. You can press A and, like, hold left, and you can just jump on this. So then, once you're on this corner, just basically just triple jump spam or just tongue jump to make your way through it. It's way faster than crawling. It's not too hard of a trick either. Then just crawl up this section. Wait for the caterpillar dudes. There is a cycle to these guys if you make it in time. It's not really worth implementing because in the faster route we skip this entirely. So then just jump down here, transform, get your crystal gem right here if you want. Some people like to skip this one, but it's a backup one in case you need an extra one. Climb the top of this platform, and then just make your way to the egg. Pretty straightforward. And then double jump, and then land here. You can use your slam move to also break your fall. Grab that crystal gem and get your egg. Not too bad. So now let's do the harder route. Well, actually, before I show the harder route, I guess I'll end this by going to Leon. Now that you have enough cloakies, buy the iron claws. And there you go. Now let's show the harder route. Alright, time to show the harder route. So, starts off basically the same. As usual, we're going to go through the leaf. Try to get as many cloakies as you can. By the end of the game, you're going to want like 10,000, so it's important to get as many as you can early on. Alright, so now we're going to do one of the hard parts of the level. So I'm going to make a quick save state here. So there is an etching on that platform, or on the wall here, that you're going to be aiming for. I'll see if I can draw like a graphic on screen for you to see. Alright. So that's the part of the wall we're going to be aiming for. Basically, I didn't mean to transform. Basically, like right here, like the dark spot of the wall right there. You're going to aim for like the right side of it. And the tech I taught you before with the Bakudan, the BDJ, you're going to want to abuse a Bakudan double jump. We'll be using this at least one more time during the run. I'll try to get the technique down before you do this trick. So like, the technique is basically jump and then hold R, like kind of roll between A and R, and then like jump immediately after the bomb. So you get like so you don't get delayed. If you wait too long, then it'll cancel your input. That just be how the game works. Alright, so now that we've gotten that technique down, we're going to try to aim it for the wall. You can also do the jump while you, like, walk forward. So you notice how Scaler was kind of, touching the wall there for, like, a quick second? So that second you get the collision on the wall, you're going to want to hit transform immediately, so you'll turn back into Scaler. Like that. So then, once you get onto the wall, you're going to want to do some jumps. I'll see if I can do this again. This is a pretty difficult trick, I won't lie, and it can take a bit to get down, but trust me, this will save you a lot of time, because it'll skip both of those crawling bits I showed in the easy portion. Keep in mind, this is not the most consistent thing in the world, so it can definitely take a bit to get used to. Well, even I'm having trouble with it. Alright, so once you get on the wall, just immediately try to do, like, a shine spark on the wall. So, like, as soon as you get Scaler to do, like, a little, like, shine spark with, like, your, tongue jump, just zoom in the camera immediately. We're going to be using the zoom tech we learned in the chat room episode. For review, if you didn't watch the chat room video, just press the left trigger to trigger the camera. Whenever you push forward, each time you use the camera zoom in, you'll be able to clip in a little easier. It's just a strange oddity of the game. So once you get to about here, jump on the collision. So there's two routes you can do here. So I'm gonna just go the easier route. So first off, when we go over here, just do a triple jump to the platform. Alright, so come down here with a triple jump or a slam, however you want to do it. Blow up this guy with a bomb. Try not to get eaten by him. That's why you want to keep your distance. And you can detonate. I don't think I mentioned this, but you can also just detonate your bomb at any point. So like if you throw a bomb, you can choose to detonate it at any point, which is a cool thing to know. And now we're going to do the tentacle jump. Tentacle skip, basically. We're going to use the tentacle right there, perform a tech known as SSJ, or Super Slam Jump, to cross the gap of that platform and reach the end of the egg. The first part is fairly easy. Just do a tongue jump to, an extended tongue jump to reach the tentacle. Aim for about here. You can use the zoom technique to make it easier for you. So then right here, when you're at the top edge of the platform, basically what we're going to do is do a double jump followed by a slam move. The slam will give you enough distance to basically cross the gap, and we're going to aim for the left side of that platform so we can ledge grab onto it. So let's just show it off. So that, I got far too low. You want to be a little higher than that when you're trying to make the jump. This trick is all about the amount of height you get. It can be kind of tricky at first to get down, but like it'll save you quite a bit of time in the long run. I want to say it's like 30 seconds or so, compared to doing like all the crawling bits. So let's try that again. There we go. So that's kind of the idea of it. So let's show it off again. If you're having trouble crossing these gaps, just use the zoom technique to help you. So I like to kind of go about here, maybe a little higher, so like when you're literally at the top edge of the platform. Then just do an extended double jump, followed by a slam. And then just do a tongue jump to reach here. It's not too bad once you get used to it. It can definitely be a deal breaker, so just grab the gem, grab the egg. There's one way to do it. Now here's a slightly faster way. So when you're on the wall right here, like in the green section, you can basically use the zoom technique to get here as far as you can. And similar to the tentacle jump, So once you get to around here, this is where the collision stops. Similar to the tentacle jump, we're going to try to aim for this platform by performing SSJs, or super slam jumps. We're going to cross this platform, jump to the top, and then use the crawling bit to get to the egg instead of going a long way up the tentacle. It's a little bit faster. It's, personally, I think the tentacle jump's easier, but it's the same idea. So go up here, center your camera a bit, so, like, you're facing the platform. If you're not facing the platform, it can make it definitely more difficult. So then just do a double jump followed by a slam, and then you're just going to aim for the platform. This one is considerably a lot more difficult. There is like a setup to it, and it can just take a bit of time. You can either ledge grab, or you can just like super slam and then extended triple jump to it. There is quite a number of ways to do it. I find it's easier just to like max your A jumps and then let Scaler just kind of slide on the wall as much as possible before you do it. Yeah, it's definitely way easier to just slam to the platform than it is to ledge grab. Ledge grabbing is a lot more harder. So yeah, you can just kind of aim for the right side and you'll usually cross the gap. If you're in the air, you can just double jump to make it. I'll try to show it one more time. You probably shouldn't be going for this trick in runs. If anything, I would say go for the tentacle jump, because you're more likely to get it. Okay, well that's the closest I was able to get. But the point is, if you have enough height or distance, you can make it without having to rely on the, rely on it. So, yeah, just come up the crawling section as usual, and then just fly. Try not to die. Follow. Don't do what I just did. So when you get to here, the bomb, just do a jump. If you land on the caterpillar, just try to jump and slam to break your fall. Grab the crystal gem, and then grab your egg. After you get the egg, just get the iron claws. Alright, so now we're going to go for the second egg. I'm going to be showing an easy path and a hard path, so let's start with the easy path. Fairly straightforward so far. The easy path's gonna just be a lot of just, you know, like, going through the level casually, ignoring things, grab health if you need it, play these clams safe if you have to. Break the node with the bomb guy, transform so you can make the gap. If you don't, these things go under a time limit, so if you don't make the time limit, then it'll work. Alright, since we're here, this is the easy path. Throw the bomb in the flower, detonate it with the B button, and then let's cross this gap. So there's two ways you can cross this gap. I'll just, here, I'm gonna make a save state here. You can basically do the same technique we did in the previous episode with, like, the camera zooming. If you want to cross the gap, I would not recommend the camera zooming because it takes forever. Other option is bunny hopping, where you just roll between the A buttons. As long as you stay in the middle and, like, are crossing or timing your jumps to match the platforms, to match the point where you're on the ground, you should be able to make it. But if you're jumping above it, like I messed up there, then you'll miss it. There we go. Other option is, if you end up failing it, there's a backup strat, luckily for you. So you can also use the transform animation to get out of arenas. So when the clowns are basically about to enter their attack animation, that's when you time it, so you can exit the arena. You can transform out of every single arena in the game, which is extremely helpful. Detonate these dudes. This is the easy path. Detonate these nodes. There's a free crystal gem right there if you want it. It's not too difficult, just clam. Detonate the wall. Alright, so now we're on this path. Let me just grab the health here. We're going to be jumping on the sides of the walls and going to that platform. It's pretty self-explanatory. Just do a triple jump right here, and then just tongue jump, spam your way up here. When you get to about right here, double jump, and then slam, and you should be able to make it. Obviously, I didn't right there because I messed up, but I promise you it's not that hard. You don't even need to use the tongue jump. Yeah, so there's a certain amount of distance you can go. I believe this is the furthest you can go. There you go. So I was just aiming for the wrong part of the wall. Oh, I didn't know those clams could just, like, attack you like that. That's nuts. That's wild. Typically, tongue jumping is, like, just faster to, like, get through. So, yeah, once you cross the gap, attack the wall as usual. Just play this safe. You don't have to kill all these clams, just go forward. So again, same arena, you can either bunny hop across. If bunny hopping fails, just transform your way out when these guys are entering their attack animation. So from this point on, arenas are very straightforward. I'm not going to be explaining it too much because it's the exact same concept. Hug the right side of the wall right here. Jump over, like, the mushrooms. Jump over this dude. You can jump across this gap with, like, the slam. Again, escape the arena with the transform glitch. Alright. This guy's got in the way, but yeah, just detonate the bomb. And go through the right side. Definitely don't get attacked by the clams, that's not what you want. And then just make your way forward right here. So basically your options are just blow up the wall right here, or you can do a BDJ, like right around here. And you're going to try to jump into, like, the leaf textures. It helps here if you just hold right a little bit. If you're having trouble with BDJs, I would say this is probably the easiest BDJ you can practice. If you're landing on the stone wall, then you're not going to make it. There you go. So hold more right and then go left, and you can't really see where you are, but yeah, you end up in the same spot. Use the Bakudan to enter it. There's nothing to it. Now, this arena, once again, you can either bunny hop or transform out. There is a third way you can do this, by just transforming into the bomb guy and just jumping on, like, the edge, like the light part of the arena. So, like, jumping here, I messed it up. So I'm just gonna die really quickly. So, like, jump here. Don't jump too inwards. It can be kind of tricky, definitely, to get down, but just walk around the door. So get close here. Jump, fudge. Okay, and then just walk around. Nothing to it. This is honestly way slower. But if you want, like, a consistent way to get through the arena skip, this is, like, one way you can definitely do it. And then transform back into the scaler, hit the corner of the wall right here, die. and then you can get across. You can also use bunny hopping once again to cross the gap. It's not really worth showing again, so I'm not going to show it again. And you can also transform out. Transforming out is actually much more difficult. And once again, we're at this part. Honestly, the easiest way to just get through is just enter the arena and then just transform out. There you go. Self-explanatory. And then grab the egg. And after you grab that egg, press start and quit level, because we're done with Bakuldo at this point. But that's the easy path. Let's do the harder path now. Alright, harder path time. Let's go. So far we're just starting off the exact same by just killing clams. Nothing unusual right here. You can detonate bombs with like the B button, if that helps. You can like launch them and then throw the bomb and then detonate them at any point you want by just simply pressing the same button. So right here you have two choices here. So you can either just throw the bomb into like the flower pot. Blech. Throw the bomb there, jump onto this, and just detonate it if you want like a consistent way up. Or you can do a BDJ. The BDJ here saves like a few seconds in like a transformation. It's kind of finicky. Basically, what you want to do is jump on like the hexagon right here, jump straight, and then just jump on this corner of the wall. It's not too bad, so once again, BDJs to review. You just gotta do a jump followed by a throw followed by another jump, similar to like the triple jump we showed earlier. We're gonna aim for this part of the wall right here, because this one seems to provide the most amount of consistency from what I could tell. And once you hit the collision, just mash the A button or like jump button so you can just, you know, get through it. There you go. It helps to be a little bit distant towards it too. Once again, arena skip, you can use bunny hops to jump across the middle. If you fail bunny hops, you can use transforming to actually escape the arena. Transforming makes these arena skips a complete joke and way more consistent to get through, so just know for those for backups. I guess I'll just once again repeat myself, but like when the clans are about to do their attacker animation, that's when you do the transforming. And bunny hops, just jump in the middle and just touch the points, rub your jump and tongue buttons when you're about to hit the ground as the key. This one is probably one of the easier bunny hops to do. Alright, so your next option is you can just blow up the nodes, easy peasy, and then just jump to the side right here. Or you can jump on this second circle thing, like this flower thing, and once you get like the shine spark on it, so once you get like the shine spark on it, we're gonna jump to like that third platform right there, and then jump here. You can also jump to like that first platform at the right if you want to jump less, but I promise you it's not that hard to get to like the third platform. This jump is kind of finicky, and honestly, the only reason you'd want to do it is just so you can save one transformation, which could save a little bit of time. But yeah, I'd say if you don't get this first try, just don't go for it. It's not really worth it. Yeah, it's more consistent to get to like the first part of the platform, but you can get to the third part easily. However you do it, get to these nodes. We're going to ignore these nodes in the harder version of the route, because we're going to try to aim for the wall right there. So the wall, some of the wall has collision, some of it doesn't. We're going to do an extended BDJ now. So just like the regular BDJ, you can just do a jump followed by a bomb throw followed by another jump. But this time we're going to be doing it while we're jumping off a slope. So when you jump off a slope, that's when you jump off the slope, you're going to want to do basically, that's when you want to roll your ball. When you roll the ball, that it'll give you like a ridiculous amount of distance that pushes you forward. I like to aim for this dark spot right here. So I aim for that spot, and then I just kind of aim straight toward the wall. And kind of, if it helps, you can position your camera so you can see Scaler a little better. So that's kind of the idea right there. So you're going to do a jump, followed by another jump, and then a throw. So like, once you jump down, you get another jump input, and that's when you want to roll. And then, as soon as you throw the bomb, like, as soon as you're, like, launched in the air, just jump right away, and you'll reach, like, the side of the wall, like, almost every time. So, let's actually get it now. So, as you can see, if you don't jump, then you'll just clip through the wall, because there's no collision on that part of the wall. But if you go further, there's collision. So when you get here, transform, and then just tongue jump your way here. I'll show it one more time. This is probably one of the harder tricks in the routes, to be honest, but this does save like 15 seconds, and it makes it so you don't have to go through that blue cave. I'd say if you don't get this trick, just go through the blue cave normally to make it easier for yourself. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can really say, so like, just jump down the slope and then throw the bomb. You can kind of practice it. This is like the easiest way to practice it. You can kind of practice it on this slope if you want. But again, this kind of requires just you understanding like the rolling technique for the BDJ. I hope my controller cam can at least kind of simulate like what it should look like when you should press your buttons. So yeah, once you land on the part of the wall with collision, just jump. Not much to it. However you decide to do it, just get to this arena. Once again, you can bunny hop across if you want. Your other option is just, suck it up, take the arena, just transform out. Transforming out is just more consistent, so I'd say just go for that if your bunny hop fails. Hug the right side of the wall once again to avoid the enemies. Double jump and then slam here. Kill this guy. Now we're going to do something a little bit different. So we're going to do another BDJ. Instead of the rolling one, we're just going to go to that wall. It's actually quite similar to the crawl skip one we did. So transform here. Align yourself basically right across from these two footprints. Aim up, and we're going to try to do a BDJ to... We're going to try to do a BDJ to that corner of the wall right there. Actually, if it helps, you could probably get rid of the mushrooms also, just so they don't get in your way. That's also why I get rid of the enemy dude, just so he doesn't get in the way. So when you get to this bubble texture on the ground, that's when you want to start doing your jump. Again, it can be definitely tricky. And once you feel Scaler's getting on the platform, just spam jump and just jump on the corner right there, transform, and then just climb the wall. I know I'm making it look fairly simple. This can definitely take you a bit of time to get down. This is a quick 15-second time save. Instead of going the long way around, you can just do this, and it also avoids an arena, so it is quite worth implementing. Yeah, so it's just kind of more feel-based once again. Jump, followed by a slight delay, and then followed by a jump again. You don't want to delay too much, because if you delay it too much, then your jump input's going to be eaten. and go through the right side. Definitely don't get attacked by the clams, that's not what you want. And then just make your way forward, right here. Basically, your options are just blow up the wall right here, or you can do a BDJ, like right around here. And you're gonna try to jump into like the leaf textures. It helps here if you just hold right a little bit. If you're having trouble with BDJs, I would say this is probably the easiest BDJ you can practice. If you're landing on the stone wall, then you're not gonna make it. There you go. So hold more right and then go left, and you can't really see where you are, but yeah, you end up in the same spot. Use the Bakudan to enter it. It's nothing to it. Now, this arena, once again, you can either bunny hop or transform out. There is a third way you can do this, by just transforming into the bomb guy and just jumping on like the edge, like the light part of the arena. So like jumping here, I messed it up. So I'm just gonna die really quickly. So like jump here, don't jump too inwards. It can be kind of tricky, definitely, to get down, but just walk around the door. So get close here, jump, fudge, okay, and then just walk around. Nothing to it. This is honestly way slower. But if you want like a consistent way to get through the arena skip, this is like one way you can definitely do it. And then transform back into the scaler, hit the corner of the wall right here, die, and then you can get across. You can also use bunny hopping once again to cross the gap. It's not really worth showing again, so I'm not going to show it again. And you can also transform out. Transforming out is actually much more difficult. And once again, we're at this part. Honestly, the easiest way to just get through is just enter the arena and then just transform out. There you go. Self-explanatory. Bunny hopping is easily the fastest method. If bunny hopping doesn't work, you can transform out. To be honest, transforming out's probably the easiest method you can do. This is probably one of the harder ones to camouflage jump, actually, now that I think about it. But idea is just stay in the middle, and then just spam, get the egg. And after you grab that egg, press start and quit level. So, next video we'll be covering Iguana King. I hope I made Bakuldo somewhat easy to understand. It is a difficult level, so don't fret too hard if you're having trouble with some of these tricks. Believe me, I had a lot of trouble. Once again, join the Discord, ask questions in the comments below, subscribe, like the video. If you need any help, definitely join the Discord and ask questions, because that's why we're here. So next time we'll be doing the Iguana King, and most likely also the third level of the game, which is Clonium. So, I'll see you guys then.